Hi guys, Crystal here from 360 Fitness. Today I'm gonna go through just a general hip lower back warm up. So you can do this before your workouts or just in general if you're feeling stiff and sore and kind of need to get some things moving. So we're gonna start with leg swings. So hold on to something so you don't knock yourself over. And we're just gonna start really gentle. A few of the things we're looking for is that my torso is not moving with my legs. So I'm not hinging forward or back. And I'm gently trying to get higher in my kick and further back as well. So trying to stretch out the hip as we go back and trying to stretch out the calves and the hamstring as we go forward. So usually about 20 and then switch to the other side. Okay, so 20 each side of those, so you're swinging straight out to the front. And then we want to do side ones as well. So both hands on the wall here, you're gonna cross in front of you and then turn your toe out to the side. So again, start gentle and gradually try and get higher and higher. And the goal of all of these is to get to the biggest range of motion as you can. So do 20 on this side and then another 20 on your other side. So that's the leg swings. Next up, I call them my goalie hip circles. So you're gonna be down in kind of that goalie butterfly position, okay? So not like the biggest stretch you can get, but a little bit of a stretch, comfortable with, and then you're just gonna come push your hips back in basically a circle, okay? So you're going to do 10 in one direction, so really driving your butt back, and you're trying to get basically your hip sockets really moving within the capsule. So 10 one way, and then change to the other direction, do another 10. After that, we're gonna kind of stay down here, and we're gonna do an internal hip rotation. So I'll show you the easier version first, and if you don't get much out of it, I'll show you the harder one. So you're gonna lay face down, come right down onto the ground, and you're gonna pull this kind of knee, you know, as close to 90 as comfortable as you feel. And all we're looking for is that knee will stay in place on the ground and you rotate up through the foot. So we're looking to rotate through the femur here, not so much into the back. So this part should be relaxed. So we're gonna go for 20 rotations. You can play around with the kind of foot placement. So out here and rotating is gonna feel slightly different than if my heel's kind of pulled into my butt. So neither is right or wrong. Just if you're feeling tight, work through that range of motion. So you'll do 20 on each side. Now if like this is super easy, you can see that I get quite the range of motion. This isn't hard for me. You can go back into that goalie position. So when we were doing the like hip motion ones there, so you're in that same motion and I kind of push my bum back and then I look to try and rotate that foot off the ground, which you can see I can't move it as far. So this is a little bit more challenging for me. And again, you can play around with the foot placements, bring the heel closer to the butt is gonna feel different than if I bring my foot out and rotate. So remember, we're only moving through the hip. If you start seeing your butt and your back move like that, we're moving too much. So just little bits through the hip is just fine. So do 20 on each leg. And then we're gonna go into external rotation. So we gotta move the hips both ways. So a bench, you can do this before you get out of bed in the morning, anything that's a flat surface. So come down, so you're laying all the way down. The bottom leg is the one we're gonna be working. So kind of bring it up so it's level, 90 degrees with your hips, so not down here, up closer to your chest. This one can just rest. The top one can just rest where it's comfortable. So I'm completely letting this bottom leg hang, and all I'm going to do is rotate until the foot rotates up as high as I can. So the goal is to do 20 here. You should start to feel it in like your hip around 15-ish. So keep it slow and controlled, and don't try to overdo it. So if you're trying to get it up too high and you see your knee move, you'll start feeling it in different parts of your thigh and your leg. So we only kind of want it to rotate into this femur and hip. So just take it easy. Don't over exaggerate the movement. Okay, so the bottom leg is the one working there. So do both sides, 20 rotations on each side. So that's mainly all the leg stuff. And then the last one I have for you is to warm up your lower back. So you're going to take a knee. The closest knee to the wall is the one that's down. I would put a foam roller or a block in between my knee and the wall, and you keep that pressure. This just helps you from cheating the motion, because lots of times as I rotate, I'll rotate through my hips rather than my spine. So as long as you have something pinched between your knee and the wall, you cannot cheat. You'll have to rotate through your spine. So put your block or your foam roller between your knee and the wall. Your closest hand to the wall comes up here. Your opposite hand's gonna high five it, and then I'm gonna rotate and try and aim to touch the other wall. So again, start this gentle, the same as the leg swings. Don't force it, but each rotation, I'm looking to get a little bit farther until hopefully I can touch both walls while still maintaining that foam roller or block here. Okay, so do 20, and then you'll switch, face the other way, and do that as well. So that primes your entire like lower spine and lower half of your body for a workout, or just kind of gets you moving for your day ahead. So hopefully that helps. Have a great day.